Hi. So in the last video we covered about how we can change from count vectorizer to TF-IDF vectorizer, and we can see a very good increase in the accuracy score. Now in this video we'll test our model. So for testing our model, we'll define a test function and we'll apply all the methods which we applied from starting. So we'll be applying the clean text method, which is present over here in the start. Clean text method, we applied clean text over here, and then we'll apply stemming. We'll apply the stemming method, that will apply the remove stopwords method, will apply lemmatizing, will apply stemming. So all these methods will be applying at once now. So text is equals to clean text of text, it will remove all the punctuation, special characters and all. And text is equals to remove stopwords of text, it will remove all the stopwords from the text. Text is equals to lemmatizing of text, it will lemmatize all the text. And then text is equals to stemming of text, it will stem the entire text. So after these 4 steps we will have the pre-processed text. Now on that pre-processed text we will be applying a TF-IDF vectorizer. So we will be applying TF-IDF vectorizer and we will get a text vector. Now this text vector is the thing which will be passed to our model, that is model.predict of text vector. So if we now this model.predict will return me the class of the text, like what class does it belong to, right? Then we'll return the predicted. So we'll apply this, the lambda function is there. So in answer we will be getting this. So it will take a little bit time because there are because 3000 or 4000 summaries are being passed at once to this test function. So this lambda function is basically an inline for loop. So this basically means lambda text, that means for every text in this book, for every summary in this book of summary, you apply this function, that is test text of text comma NB, right? So this will take a little bit time. And yeah, so what we will be doing is basically we will be getting classes like 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have to kind of map them over here, right? So for mapping them we have to use some kind of logic so that we can map this zeros to fantasy, 1 to science fiction, 2 to crime fiction and all. So over here we can see that we are having this 0, 0, 0, 0 over here, right? So this is a numpy array. So if I just look at any one of the index over here, so if I just type ans of 0, if I type, I will be getting a numpy array of over here. So if this is a multi-dimensional list, so I have to type double braces over here so that I can get the exact index or the exact class of the thing. So now over here what I will do is I will kind of this is a kind of function, this is a kind of method which will kind of switch keys and values. Okay, so this will kind of switch keys and values. So basically what we will be doing is we will be executing this. So in the predicted geners you will be looking so in the predicted geners, if you see predicted geners, will be fantasy and everything is there. Basically what happened is this 0, 0, 0, 0 is converted to this fantasy, science fiction and all. How it is been converted is based on this mapper only. So this mapper, so over here we are switching the keys and values basically. So if we want to switch the keys and values, we'll be using this method over here, that is list of mapper.keys, list of mapper.values dot index, list of index val. So this is a method which is used for switching the keys and values, right? And I think so this is a little bit complicated, so for making it simple we can use this. This is the very simple way. So if you want to convert a dictionary, if you want to swap the keys and values of a dictionary, we can use this method, like value comma key for key comma value in mapper.items. So this is a list of tuples. Okay, so this is a list of tuples, and in order to convert a list of tuples we can use dictionary directly. So directly we can see over here fantasy 0 has been swapped to 0 fantasy. So this is a simple way of converting this, and then we'll be applying this and we'll be getting the I'm sorry for that, I didn't execute it. So we'll be getting the actual genre and predicted genre over here. Then we'll be selecting the required things which we want, and then we will be getting the book name, summary, actual genre, predicted genre. Then we'll see how many were actually corrected. So actual count were these many, and then we'll look at the predicted counts. So predicted counts were these many, right? So there were these many predicted and these were these many actual counts. So this was all about from this thing. And then if you want to kind of plot plots, you can plot it. It doesn't mean anything because it's just a graphical representation of the simple counts which we are getting over here, right? It's nothing more than that. Then what we'll do is we'll import we'll save our model. So as we are using the multinomial Gaussian base, so sorry, multinomial naive base, we'll be using this to save our model. So we'll save it. Okay, once we save that model, we'll save even the TF-IDF vectorizer thing, so that it's easy for us to directly jump into the Flask code and use them. That's it from this testing model. In the next phase, we'll be looking at integrating the code with the Visual Studio, that is the Flask server.